Fran Lawrence is now Executive Vice President of the American Federation of Teachers. But before she came to us in DC, she was the leader of the Toledo Federation of Teachers in Ohio. And if you don't know anything about Toledo, let me just say that Toledo has been in the vanguard of teacher unions around the country in terms of leading a professionalism agenda. Toledo was one of the places that pioneered the peer assistance and peer review programs, which have been so important in terms of teacher evaluation. And Fran was pivotal in all that work. And she's now brought all of that expertise and all of that knowledge to us at the AFT. And we're very happy to have her here today.
Thank you. Thank you, Leo. Hello, everyone. Now, you'd think I'd have some influence as Executive Vice President. Very little. Otherwise, I would not be following Randy Weingarten. I would not be following James Stone. And I would not be standing between you and the bar and dinner. So stay with me. It's a relatively short presentation. You know, as I'm so privileged to be an AFT officer, and I get wonderful opportunities and assignments, but they don't get any better than this. But before I tell you about Toledo Technology Academy, you know, when I heard that Leo and Michael were planning this, and Leo and team, and Sterling, I was so excited because I know from Toledo what works in career technical education. And I'm about to tell you a little bit about that. But then I really come to some of these conferences hoping I get to see Edie Shanker. It's so great to see you, Edie. And thank you for supporting Shanker Institute and UFT. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about Toledo Technology Academy, and then you're going to see a 5-minute video, and then we will celebrate with dinner and socializing together. Toledo Technology Academy is a Toledo Public Schools high school. It is truly a gem in our public education system. It's attended by Toledo students and suburban students. 30% of the kids choose to come into our urban setting to attend TTA. It's known for its 4-year integrated academic and technical education program. Prepares students for a career in manufacturing, engineering, technologies, and related fields. It is college accredited. It offers specific industrial certification and has articulation agreements with area universities for advanced credit. You've heard these terms from our previous speakers: teamwork, critical and analytical thinking, project-based learning, communication, problem solving, application of knowledge, all integral to the TTA instructional model. All essential skills for the 21st century jobs and to survive and succeed in our 21st century global economy. I want to tell you, TTA exemplified college and career ready standards before Common Core State standards were cool, and they are cool. So as president of the union, Teachers Union in Toledo, I was able to serve on the TTA governing board. That's a unique component. It is a board that exemplifies true collaboration among business, labor, and education, public and private sector. Members of the board include the president of the district unions, AFL-CIO, Toledo Federation of Teachers. It includes the chief academic officer, the plant manager from General Motors Powertrain, and the heads of 2 of our largest UAW unions in the area. They meet on a regular basis. They provide guidance and support for the school, and it's because of this board that TTA has forged powerful partnerships with community employers. TTA has a 15-year track record. A high percentage of students are economically disadvantaged. The kids acquire career technical competencies, 100% graduate. 95% go on to advanced training and education. The school is recognized every year by the state of Ohio as a school of excellence. Contrast that with our traditional high schools, which are at the other end of the continuum often, not all, but some. And students win national robotic championships. There are approximately 25 businesses in the area that offer internship opportunities to the seniors. And a CEO of one of those companies and the chair of the TTA governing board is with us tonight. Tom Volk, stand up and just so people can see you. He has been with this school for over a decade. You make a difference. He's CEO of Toledo Belting and Transmission. You're going to see him in the video. Also with us, the director of TTA, Gary Thompson, and our TFT building rep at TTA, Dale Price. Just wave, guys. And I got to tell you, Gary is so unique. He started with General Motor Powertrain as a floor sweeper. We heard John Jackson talk about street sweepers. He was a floor sweeper. Moved on to the assembly line, became a job setter, and then became UAW International Representative for Human Resources and Training, and is one of the most accomplished labor management facilitators, not just in Ohio, but everywhere. So many of the businesses bring these kids in as interns. Many employ them when they leave, and some help them pay for further education. The school faculty, along with community partners, work together. They identify the career technologies for the growth areas in our area labor market, and they modify the curriculum and the program. So let me conclude and say the recipe for this really is quite simple. Number one, encourage school districts, businesses, industries, and the labor community to create partnerships that guide curriculum and program. It's a combination of high-quality, rigorous academics and project-based learning. And two, develop a governance structure that involves collaboration among the stakeholders and collaboration that's focused on student outcomes. Third, support a collaborative and supportive environment for teachers and students. If you hear Gary Thompson talk, why do they excel? He said, hey, teachers work hard and kids work hard. They all do good, and they collaborate together. So the Toledo Technology Academy dispels the perception that vocational education, now career technical education, is a track to nowhere. And I know that we will reclaim the promise of public education as it should be when education, labor, business, and community collaborate together.